Okay, today now we'll go for the ninth session. In the ninth session, we have one-dimensional array and two-dimensional array. As we have seen some programs on one-dimensional array, now we'll go for two-dimensional array along with pointers in both arrays of one-dimensional and two-dimensional. Two-dimensional array, an array with two subscripts is called as two-dimensional array. It is nothing but a matrix which consists of rows and columns. A two-dimensional array can be defined as an array which holds some more arrays in it. Usually it is in contiguous memory locations that we'll see in pointers. And coming to saying matrix which consists of rows and columns, that is for our representation sake. The syntax is the type again which can be integer, float or character, and the variable name of the array along with the row size and column size. So if it is only single set of brace, it is one-dimensional array, but here as you can see, two-dimensional array is nothing but two set of sizes given for it. And this is how we'll initialize it. Example of it is, so we'll go for a slight initialization of this two-dimensional array. The main function, normally we say int array of limit 5. This is single dimensional, but if you say this is a two-dimensional array and the initialization happens in this way, open a brace, now come for saying 2, 3, 4 and 5. The 5 things are represented by this size, and 3 says internally we need to give 3 values. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now if we stick to 3 over here, it will be a 3 by 3 array. We'll stick to 4 by 3 array. So this is the ending brace, starting brace. The values 33. R and column is what I need, row and column. For R equal to 0, R less than 4, R plus plus, and for column equal to 0, column less than 3, column plus plus. Now say printf the value, comma, array of row and column value. After this, print a new line character so that we can represent it in an array format. When you execute it, and I forgot to put commas over here. Okay. So this is how your array will be represented in a matrix format way. So this is a perfect matrix shape. Now to scan the values in the array, similarly like we are printing, we need to scan it. For row equal to 0 and row less than 4, row plus plus, and for column equal to 0, column less than 3, column plus plus. Say scanf %d, comma, ampersand, array of row and column. That's it. With this we can scan some values. Let the values be the values are in this way. It's a 4 by 3 matrix, as you can see. So Consider this is ARR with which we are scanning printf first array, new line character, and with that we'll scan for the new line character first array. Now similarly go for BRR of again 4 and 3 of size. Likewise CRR again of 4 and 3 of size. So with this we can add A and B arrays and place the addition in C. So here I am receiving first array values. Likewise I'll ask the user for second array values. Second array values in which for r equal to 0 and r less than 4 r plus plus, and likewise for column equal to 0 column less than 3 and column plus plus. Now say scanf %d comma ampersand BRR of r and c. With this we'll scan the second values. Now after this we'll clear the entire screen. We'll clear the entire screen, and then now it comes to printing of ARR. Likewise we can go for printing a new line character. After that for r equal to 0 r less than 4 r plus plus, and for column equal to 0 column less than 3 column plus plus, and say printf %d comma BRR printing row and column, and say new line character for matrix representation sake. Now finally in the CRRth array r less than 4 r plus plus, and for column equal to 0 column less than 3 column plus plus, say CRR of rth and cth should take up the addition of ARR's rth and cth plus BRR's rth and cth column, and print there itself the added values %d comma CRRth r and cth value, and print a new line character for the matrix representation sake. So here thing goes is I'll be printing enter first array. For that I'll scan for first arrays. I'll say prompt the user to print second array. I'll scan the second array contents, and I'll clear the previous outputs, and I'll print the first array in matrix format. After that 2 new line characters. I'll go for printing the second array in matrix format, then 3 new line characters, finally printing the addition of both first and second arrays, which I can say addition is in this way. For clear screen we should use #include conio.h. Now execute the program. It is asking me to enter first array values. Let it be 1 all the time. Now it's second array. Let it be 2 all the time. After that it will clear the entire previous outputs displaying the first array and the second array. Now the addition is 3. So this way addition and subtraction are possible in two-dimensional array, which we call as matrix addition and subtraction by using arrays. Now in maths we know we have transpose of a matrix, that is changing the rows and columns. If you have an array which is of consider 3 by 2 size, 3 by 2 size, and will scan certain values for row and column saying for r equal to 0, r less than 3 and r plus plus. Likewise, for column equal to 0, column less than 2, column plus plus. Now say scanf %d, comma ampersand array of row and column. Now print it for r equal to 0, r less than 3, r plus plus, and for column equal to 0, column less than 2, column plus plus. Printf %d, comma array of row and column. After that print a new line character. Put them in set of braces. Now printing in will change the row and column. Row is 0 and r less than 3, r plus plus, and for column equal to 0, column less than 2, column plus plus. Now while printing, instead of saying array of row and column, this time I'll interchange them. Here it's row and here it's column, and see what happens this time. Printf a new line character end of main, and here we'll say one more new line character. Now execute the program. As you can see, here it is expecting me to give val 3, 4, 5, 6. So actually it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now it is 1, 3, 2, 4 and 5, 3, 5. So in this way we can interchange our rows and columns, making it a transpose of a matrix. Character array, as we are saying integer array all the time, if we say a character in front of it, it is a character array, and this is how we define character str, orbit, and goodbye all. So this is how you can even define a character array. There is separate chapter on character array which is called as strings, where we will be seeing the programming concepts on strings. But as of now, we'll take up pointers and two-dimensional arrays. Integer array holds some 10 values, like going for single dimensional of certain values, and let I be the one so that I can repeat the loop I less than 5 and I plus plus. Printf %d, comma ampersand array of I array of I, let it be 0. The address happens to be and instead of saying array of 0, if you say ampersand 0, we'll get the address. The concept of addresses and pointers we'll see in greater detail when we enter into pointers.